Hey everybody, Roga here. So now typically I would just leave a update in my Dragon Ball Aftermath Discord, but I thought I would go ahead and make a video where you can, hear my voice, hear me talk, and for who all is waiting for the next episode, that you know what's going on behind the scenes. So the process is I type the script, obviously, and it may take a few days or a week or so depending on how I'm feeling and whether I have writer's block. And then I send the script to a co-writer, my friend J Rod or Fallen Zero. He has two different names. I'll send it to him. Then he'll send it back to me with like a couple footnotes and stuff on things that I should change. And it's been helping out because there's been a few things that I wrote and then he comments on it and I'd be like, yeah, why did I write it that way? And then I get it back and then I edit it and then I finalize it and then I send it out to the cast. And sometimes the deadline with the cast is like maybe 3 weeks to a month and a week. I give them a lot of flexibility and a lot of time. A few of them send them in like within a day or a week. And some of them, it takes them a bit longer or sometimes they may forget because of other projects, which is fine. So then I do not do any filming for the most part until I get the lines. And then I film them, and then I also, for the fight scenes, if you're wondering how the actors are able to do it, I film and edit all the fight scenes. Then I send the fight scenes to the voice actor so they can dub over it. I say, hey, here's what to say, or you can improvise, say whatever you want to, anything witty, anything that you think fits, just say it, and I'll add it in there. And that happens quite a bit. And then after that, I have to edit all the sound effects, which is super tedious, but because I know the sound effects I'm going to use now, it's fine. And then I add the music. So usually when I send a script out, I go and do other videos. And then when I get the lines, all I'm focused on is the episode. I'm not doing any other videos. And then whenever the episode comes out, I take another break before I write the script. I know that you're supposed to write your scripts back to back to back to back. However, I don't do it that way because depending on how the episode turns out or depending on what the actors may say, because they improvise some of the lines, I don't want to get too ahead of myself, so I work around that. So yeah, it's really hard to kind of work on it sometimes because I do work 2 jobs and I got a lot of errands to run. I'm just super busy, and I will say I am a little upset about the low exposure that it got. To be fair, I haven't been necessarily marketing it in the way you're supposed to with like shorts and having TikTok and I guess having Instagram, all these different things to get an audience, because I'm too old fashioned. I'm about 14 years late because this is an old format that people don't necessarily do anymore. Everyone's doing like high quality animations and stuff. And I actually used to have a series, but back in 2010, it was really bad, really bad looking back at it, but our standards were lower back then. My friend Speed Demon and one of I feel bad that I'm blanking on his name because he really looks forward to my episodes. He also knows about these videos that were made back then, way back in 2010, 2009, or 2008. That it was very different back then. People would do like they would put text on a screen instead of using voice actors. And had this series, the one I'm making now, came out 14 years ago, this would have been like poof, like probably like one of the best ones. And I'm not just trying to toot my own horn. I mean, like, just looking back at how much better I got at editing and looking back at all the other projects that people did, this was just actually high quality compared to those. That's just how it is. And I was 13 when I used to make these, and now I'm 27, so lots of time has gone by. But yeah, episode 6, I'm just waiting to finalize the script, and then I got to send it out to the cast and then do all that. And episode 6 is happening, don't worry. I just hope I finish the series. I think that the total amount of episodes is going to be around 8. I was aiming for 10, but judging the way that episode 6 is coming out, I think that it's going to be a total of 8. Minimum 7 if I just decide to wrap everything up, but I'm looking at 8. And if things happen slower than what I'm expecting, then 9. I don't see it going into the double digits. But yeah, it's just a very long, lengthy process because I am doing it all on my own for the most part, other than, people sending me lines and J-Rod editing the script. It's me writing, me filming, me adding the sound effects, so all that. And yeah, I really, really want to finish the series. I do not want it to just end prematurely. I will say that if my voice actors get their lines done, then that means an episode is going to come out. I will not have them do all that work just for me not to release an episode. I know that life happens and that, things do happen to where there's nothing that you can do and you just have to end the project, but I really want to stick on my word that if they send me lines, then an episode will get done, because I don't want them to do all that hard work and their talent not be used. So yeah, that's all I got to say. And now you know what's going on behind the scenes and why things are, coming out slow. It's a lot of work that goes into it, and that's all I have to say. And I hope you guys are looking forward to future episodes. All right, I'll catch you guys later.